A very warm welcome to everyone. In the continuity with the topic social group work, today I'm going to tell you about the principles of social group work. We all know that what does the word principles means. Principles are simply the rules, the laws, or the guide of actions in practice or say performance that have actually come from the experience and the research. We can even say that principles are the means by which we proceed from one situation to another in a disciplined and in a creative way. Now let's see that the principle of group work includes recognition of fact that it is an enabling function based upon scientific knowledge and understanding. It is guided by such principles as use of relationship, use of self, use of agency, acceptance, starting where the group is, individualization, personal involvement and responsibility, use of verbal and non-verbal techniques for communication. Last but not the least is group selection. So there are different principles which are being given by different writers, different authors and the social workers. You can find the principles being given by Friedlander, Trecker, Konappa. So in this class, I'm going to give you the principles by Trecker and by different authors. But whenever the question comes about the principles of group work, you don't have to get confused. You can mention about the principles given by different social workers or authors. You can even summarize and give the important principles or the broad principles of group work. Now in this slide, I have given the principles that has been worked over by Trecker. The first one is group formation should be planned. Second one is group should have specific objectives. Third one is worker-group relationship should be purposeful. Then continuous individualization in a group. Fifth one is guided group interaction. Sixth one is group should be organized on a democratic basis. Seventh one is group should have flexible functional organization. Eighth is there should be progressive program development. Ninth one is group should utilize its existing resources. 10th one is there should be constant evaluation of groups' work. Now in this slide, general principles of group work should be used in a creative and a disciplined way to render social work services in an effective way has been mentioned, and the principles are principle of planning, principle of clarification of objectives, principle of purposeful relationship, principle of continuous individualization, then principle of guided group interaction, principle of democratic group self-determination, principle of flexible functional organization, principle of progressive program experiences, principle of resource utilization, and principle of evaluation. We all know that in social group work, the group is the basic unit through which services is provided to the individual. So, the agency and the worker who is responsible for the formation of group must be aware of the factors inherent in group situations, and that makes the given group a positive potential for individual growth and for meeting the recognizable needs. We even know that in social group work, specific objectives of individual and group development must be consciously formulated by the worker in harmony with the group wishes and capacities and in keeping with agency's functions, and to help the group as a whole towards greater independence and capacity for self-help. Here, the group worker must maintain a purposeful relationship with the group members, and this obviously includes a conscious focusing on the purpose of sponsoring agency and needs of the group as expressed by the members and as implied in the members' behavior. In social group work, it is recognized that groups are different and that individuals utilize group experiences in a variety of ways in order to meet their differing needs. Consequently, continuous individualization must be practiced by the worker. Group and individuals in the group must be understood as developing and changing. If any of the principle is not clear to you, you can always go back to the previous classes where I have discussed in detail the principles of social casework. In group work, with a little bit of variation, the principles are same. So you can just go through those classes and enhance your conceptive idea about the topic. By the time, do take care of yourself and of the nature around. We'll meet soon. Bye.